Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on my channel today. Now I did actually just make this video, but going back through editing it, it was really quiet for some reason. So hopefully I fixed the audio issue and let's just go again. Um, yeah, so as you can see on screen, it is the Team of the Year vote, which came out about 5 days ago, I want to say, if I remember rightly. So yeah, we're a bit late, but better late than never. And obviously, I've been ill all the weekend and I've been working all weekend as well. So that on top of the illness, it's just absolutely sucks. So yeah, I felt like crap. Did not want to make any videos at all. With just the way I felt, just wanted to sleep. So yeah, we're back. We're feeling good. And it's time to vote in our team of the year. Now, obviously, there's two ways we can do this. In terms of, I can do this based on real life, sort of like not statistics, but like real life performances, and how I think they played in real life, or we could do it by what they're like on FIFA and who we would like to see on FIFA. So I'm going to kind of try and combine both of them together, and hopefully it works out well. So starting off with the goalkeepers, we have Jan Oblak, Ter Stegen, Alisson, Onana, and Ederson. And obviously this to me was between two, and it's between Ter Stegen and Alisson. But for me, I'm going to put Alisson in there. Obviously, I just think he's had a much better year than Ter Stegen. So that's why I'm putting him in there. But if we was going FIFA preferences, Ter Stegen would be in there 100% because he is an absolute animal in goal, and kind of makes me want to switch my vote. But I'm not going to. We're going to stick with Alisson. So we then move on to the defenders, and we have got Skriniar, Koulibaly, Ramos, Hummels, Jimenez, Tagliafico, Andy Robbo, De Ligt, Marquinhos, Bonucci, Trent, Jordi Alba, Kimmich, Alexandro, Thiago Silva, Vertonghen, Laporte, and Virgil van Dijk. Now, this is going to look very, very, very biased, but Andy Robbo goes in, Trent Alexander-Arnold goes in, and VVD goes in. Disagree all you want, but they deserve to be in them spots. Obviously, Van Dijk's come in and just changed the defence of Liverpool for the better, really. Obviously, the amount of clean sheets we kept this year as well, like not even like just last season, like this year. Obviously, the start of this new season hasn't been great. I mean, we're top of the league, but in terms of clean sheet wise, hasn't been great. But you take a look back at sort of like last season, and the defence was just absolutely insane. Obviously, I think we've only lost one game in. That's right. Gotta be quick because I'll have a driving lesson. Sorry, interruptions. Yeah. Obviously, they've changed the game of the defence, and we've only lost once in like this year. So that's absolutely mad. So they all for me deserve to be in there, and Andy, Robbo, and Trent are the best fullbacks. Oh, excuse me, they are the best fullbacks in the world at the moment, and there's no arguing with that. Like, alright, people say like Jordi Alba might deserve to be a left back. No, Andy Robbo, insane. The only trouble is we've now got to pick another centre back, and this is kind of where it gets a bit hard because obviously Ramos you kind of expect to be there, but he hasn't done much this year. Koulibaly is a solid defender, but in terms of FIFA, he doesn't fit into many teams and he's hard to link. Whereas Ramos just fits into anything. And I feel like people would just vote for Ramos. So I might. I mean, in my last video, I did put Koulibaly in the one we just done, but I am going to switch things up, and I am going to put, if it lets me, we're going to put Sergio Ramos in there simply for the FIFA basics of this. So we're moving on to the midfielders, and we have Dybala, David Silva, Gini Wijnaldum, Kai Havertz, Kante, Fabinho, Tadic, Ziyech, De Jong, Eriksen, De Bruyne, Royce, Verratti, Sancho, Modric, and Hendo. Now the first one, no arguing, KDB. The man is insane, let's be honest. Obviously, the things he can do, like when you watch him play football, is just absolutely insane. Just scores absolute screamers, creates absolute bangers. Like, he basically do everything, and I would love to have him at Liverpool, but I can't see that happening, let's be honest. So yeah, he is an insane player. There's no denying it. So we're going to chuck him in. Now the next one, I can't remember who I actually picked here. Who did I have in midfield? De Jong, Frankie De Jong. Obviously got his move to Barcelona, which I think was well deserved. Obviously the way that whole Ajax team performed last year was just insane. So obviously Frankie De Jong moved to Barca. Is a very good midfielder. And on FIFA as well, he is pretty sick. So that's sort of like a mixed balance of kind of his play. So he deserves to go in there for me. And now the only last thing is, I've now got to try and pick a last one. And I did go with Gini Wijnaldum in my last one, because if you look back at the last year that he had for Liverpool, it was just insane. Like, some of the goals he scored, like not just the goals, but the importance of the goals. Like, obviously he got the 2 against Barca, which were just like insane. Like, that carried us pretty much to the victory. So, and if it weren't for them, then we wouldn't have had our 6th Champions League title. So I'm going to put him in. I'm going to put him in. He deserves it. Go on, lads. And he's fairly decent on FIFA as well. So yeah, he goes in. Now the last thing to finish it off is the attackers. So we've got Harry Kane, Sadio Mane, Hazard, Bernardo Silva, Ronaldo, Sterling, Mbappe, Benzema, Salah, Aubameyang, Firmino, Son, Aguero, Neymar, Messi, and Lewandowski. Now, first things first, Lionel Messi goes in straight away. Obviously, Ballon d'Or winner of this year. I don't think there's any words to describe Lionel Messi. Like, he is just insane. Like, he is not human. And yeah, I don't think anyone is going to be able to match his abilities with a football, to be honest with you. Alright, there's, like, Ronaldo's very good, but for me, they're 2 completely different players. And for me personally, Messi is just above and beyond. So yeah, he goes straight into the team, along with Kylian Mbappe. Obviously, very young, and he is on, well, coming up to that level, if not on that level, of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, and he's what, like 20 or something like that. Like, it's just mad. So yeah, he goes into the team. Obviously, I think he wants to move away from PSG as well. So, you know, if we want to make hashtag Mbappe 2020 happen at Liverpool, then I'll happily take it. Now, the last thing, we've got to try and pick a third person. And I really was tempted to go with Sadio Mane in my last vote, but we went with Neymar. And the reason we went with Neymar was purely for FIFA voting. So that's what we're going to do. I'm hoping it will let me submit it, because I've already submitted a team. So yeah, that's the team now. So we've only changed, to be fair, I've only changed Ramos, and that's it. I did have Koulibaly there. Other than that, it's all the same. So we've gone with Alisson, Andy Robbo, Van Dijk, Ramos, Trent, Wijnaldum, De Bruyne, De Jong, Neymar, Mbappe, and Lionel Messi. So that is the vote. Let's see if it will let me submit. Thank you very much. I won't tweet it because I tweeted it again earlier. So yeah, that's that. And for voting as well, make sure you vote on the EA website as well, and log in, because you will get the Team of the Year kits in your club on, I think it said January the 6th. Yeah, so rewards will be made available on or about January the 6th, 2020. So you must log into FIFA Ultimate Team to redeem them before January the 31st. The final Team of the Year selection will be determined by a combination of EA and community votes. So yeah, that's the team. If you want to, let me know down below who you guys voted for, or send me pictures on Twitter. The link will be in the description. I'm very interested to see sort of what people think should be in the Team of the Year, or like who should make it, sort of thing. So yeah, interesting. But that is going to bring an end. So thank you for watching. Apologies, I know it's late. I know it is late, but it's here now. Nothing more we can do. Bosh. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Subscribe if you are new. I'm going to stop rambling on, and until next time, take care.